Hello, hello, and good evening. Welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl. It's been 3 weeks since our last stream. We've been away with work. We've been in the USA for a couple of weeks. We've been in Scotland for a week. Work is crazy busy, huge amounts of travel. I'm back at home this week, and then I'm back to the USA for 2 weeks from next week. So, look, guys, I'm trying to stream when I can. I'm trying to get content out on the YouTube channel when I can. You just have to bear with me for these next few months while we do everything we can to get you content, but I still have to do my day job. So, as you've seen, we've got plenty of content coming out on YouTube. There'll be more Warhammer The Old World content coming as well, but it does take a while to get done. But tonight, we're live streaming. We're live streaming on Twitch, on YouTube and Kick. So, big shout out to everybody who's watching us on all those different platforms. Big shout out to everyone there. And what are we going to be doing tonight? Well, we did our first stream of Starfield first came out, kind of that first play, honest thoughts. I've played it a bit since then, kind of got a bit more of a feel for it, kind of like what I like, what I don't like. There's obviously lots of discussion about it. There's discussions about how to play it, NG+. Well, it's like any big game, right? You play it how you want to play it. What are we going to be doing here, though? We're going to be doing essentially a rush to NG+, but a rush in an efficient, what I consider for me the most efficient way. We're not going to be speed running, so just to make that clear, it's not a speed run, but we are going to be going essentially a beeline, main story only, all the way through to NG+, but we're going to be doing that in a way, like I say, that's efficient in terms of we still want to be looting loads of stuff, particularly ammo, med packs. We still want to be doing things that's going to gain us some XP to get those all-important skill points that make the path a bit easier, as well as obtaining the right ship and so on. So we will be doing one side quest, essentially, or mission, and that will be the one to get the Mantis armor and the Razor Leaf ship. Everything else we're kind of just going to do the run on the main story. So without further ado, starting a new game, off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Starfield, with a beeline straight to NG+. Off we go.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up! Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lots of stuff going on in the intro. I think a lot of people will have seen this one all already.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can.
Okay, cutter we've grabbed.
I'll shout out when I need you.
Roger that, let's go.
You think we'll be done here soon?
So it does see, you can say it says here, mouse 1 to fire. Now if you do mouse 1, it looks like this. Alright, see how long it takes. This is something the game doesn't actually tell you with this laser. If you hold the right mouse button, you can see the crosshair come into a single triangle. It's so much more powerful. And you can get the ore very, very quickly.
Anyone else to bother?
They're ready, boss.
That's how quickly it's done. So yeah, make sure that you are pressing and holding that right mouse button when using the laser cutter. Okay, right. Make sure we keep an eye on skip frames and stuff. So far it's looking all in the green with no skip frames, so I think we're all good.
Scanner's reading a clean break. Shutting down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close.
So we're getting a consistent 70 FPS, fully updated everything, running a 3080 graphics card.
Where is it?
I think we got ourselves a pretty reasonable graphics set of settings.
You're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Okay, off we go.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Okay, hold F to turn the flashlight on. There we go.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, crazy floating rocks. Look at this stuff, look. You can actually hit them and they fly off. There you go, like that. That's pretty cool. pretty cool. Right, use the cutter to break up the mineral deposits. Off we go. Let's make sure we zoom in. There you go. It'll be much quicker. There we go. And take. Boom. And that is the intro to Starfield.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay, and now we're into character creation. Now, the last time that we played this game, we created a guy. This time we're going to create a girl. So that looks like a good place to start. And we're going to go with, given our background, which you'll see, I'm thinking something like that's going to work nicely. Body type and walk style 2 is female, and skin tone of 1. I always do my characters ridiculously pale. It must be that vampire leaning that I have. Okay, so there you go. That's our skin tone. Right, face wise. So skin tone 1, head shape. So I'm going to do hairstyle first because that will give us what we're looking for. So that is going to be our hairstyle. So then we can look at head shape to go with that hairstyle. Yeah, I think that will work. Let's go have a look at hair color. I prefer the crazier color tones. That's pretty cool. I like that one. I also like that one. That one's quite cool too. So let's roll with that. Right, eyes. I think we'll probably keep the same. Eye color. Well, let's go with. We've got a nice blue, not a deep blue, but let's go with that one. I think that's as close. Eyebrows. Let's go with that, but then we will change the eyebrow color. Let's go something like that. Forehead, I think we'll keep the same. Nose, I think we're going to keep the same, along with ears. Cheeks, mouth. Thinking 9. Let's go with 9. Teeth, no, we'll just keep as they are. Same with jaw, chin, neck. We've kind of got the rough head shape. Jewelry wise, I think we'll go with none. So jewelry color doesn't matter either. Like so. Dermesthetic, we're going to go with 1. Same with that one. And complexion blemishes, that's fine. Facial forms, I mean, there's loads of stuff on here, but we're not going to delve too long into that. Right, lipstick base. Right, let's push the intensity up, and let's see what we've got. Want something similar? No. Well, that might work, and if we tone that down a little bit. Okay, lipstick accents. Okay, might just leave that as eyeshadow. Right, again, intensity helps us see it, and then you can decide where you want to go from there. Oh, this is type of eyeshadow. Okay. Let's go with something cool. I want to make it like a little bit different, right? Okay, so let's see. Can we match the color? There we go. Tone down the intensity a little bit. There we go. And then eyeshadow lower. Again, intensity up. Color. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Eyeliner, I think we're going to leave as is, and we're going to go with no dirt. And there you go, and that's a quick way of doing our character. Background wise, well, I've already had a look through of things I really want. So if you look at Beast Hunter here, I like fitness and ballistics for what we're doing. Gastronomy, not so much. Bouncer, security and fitness, not bad. Bounty Hunter's really good. Because you get all that piloting stuff up front. Piloting, time control and boost pack is all very nice. Chef, scavenging I like. Combat medic, medicine I like. Security and stealth is nice. Security and medicine. I do want to go ballistics, not lasers, so cybernetics doesn't really work on that one. Commerce and persuasion is alright. Yeah, okay, not really what I'm looking for. Weightlifting is okay. Security, persuasion, you know, that's not bad. Ballistic weapon systems, piloting and weightlifting. So bounty hunter and long hauler definitely would be quite a good one to go for. Scavenging, professor, no. If we look at Ronin, scavenging, from what I'm looking for, again, this one, medicine and persuasion. We'll come back to soldier, space scoundrel, piloting, persuasion, xenobiologist, fitness. File not found is actually a really nice one here. The extra health, the improvement in ballistics and piloting is all pretty good, but we're actually going to go soldier, and the reason for that is we get fitness, we get ballistics, and we get boost pack training. All of that is going to be pretty useful, and the problem with file not found is I actually quite like the idea of actually having some background as opposed to having nothing of file not found. So we're going to be a soldier. That's what we're going for. And that's because doing the main story and the way we're going through NG+, starting off with fitness, ballistics and boost pack training will really help that, because we're going to be spending a lot of time on the ground running around and doing a lot more I would say combat style missions as opposed to surveying, outpost building. We're not going to be doing too much of that. So soldier is what we're going for. Now, when we look at traits, these are optional, but you have to think at some point you are going to settle down as well, whether it's NG+, whether it's before NG+, or whether it's NG plus 10. So we're going to go with Dream Home. We are going to take Taskmaster. So Dream Home there comes with a customizable house. I think that's pretty cool, so I do like that. We are going to go with Taskmaster. I like the idea of automatically repairing systems to full health and it's damage below 50%, even though the crew cost twice as much, but we will take that one. And is that it? We don't have to take... Oh, and we're going to take Wanted. So this one here is someone put a price in the head. Occasionally our mercenary Sherpa try and kill you. Being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. So Wanted is actually quite nice. One, you get that extra damage when your health is low, but actually those are mercenaries showing up quite good. They actually do give you loot, and so far haven't found them to be too difficult to deal with. So there you go, that's it. So what do we call? Well, we are the Ghost Owl, of course. So here we go. There's the Ghost Owl. Right, that's the name of our character. Pronoun, we're going to be she, her, and we're going to confirm with that one. There you go. That's our character.
When we hired you. Former military always knows how to get the job done. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Former military, I can certainly agree with that, myself being former military. And let's be straight up. There was this light and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
We
All
certainly
this
did.
trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Okay, Mastery, I prefer first person. Now, as I said, this is not a speed run, and I am a bit of a loot goblin. That looting
Constellation contact is
will
on the
also
way.
help us. So we are going to have a way round. And the reason is because we're not going to be doing too much, like we're not going to be doing too much crafting and stuff like that as we just focus on the main story. We are going to need supervisor's log. Not going to take that. We are going to need plenty of ammo, med packs, and crafting materials. Those crafting materials, we're not going to be looking to mine them. We're just going to be looking to scavenge them, and that is we will need them for upgrading our weapons and so on. So we got some med packs out of there. It's very easy to go past a lot of this stuff. This door opens and see what we've got inside. We're not picking up a lot of this junk though. I don't want Hella's personal logs or anything, for example. That's a master lock, so you can't get in there yet. But here's some toxin. We can take that. See what else we've got here. Okay, and the key here is taking the useful stuff. So if it's used in crafting, if it's ammo, if it's med kits, if it's food, that is all useful stuff we'll pick up. We can open all the lockers. There's some hyper catalyst in there. So we're just looking. So there's a space undersuit. I do like to pick up all of that type of thing. There's some credits in there. It goes 160 credits. Just lying around, and all this stuff is just lying around at the beginning, and you can absolutely take it, and you can open all these lockers, and they just let you take it. So there's some crafting material, there's some food. What have we got here? We've got another space undersuit.
Got a packet.
And you know, the other thing with picking up this stuff is picking up the right. There's a digipick, so we'll have that. Is picking up stuff that you can then also sell. We are going to need those credits for ammo, because, as I say, we are just focusing on the main mission as much as possible. So it's picking the stuff that is going to be useful for us. There, injector, that will be quite nice. Let's check all these lockers, and you can see if it's used in crafting, it will tell you none of this. It has value, but it also has weight. We're going to be encumbered enough just with the stuff that we're looting that's useful, let alone picking up all the junk that you then have to manage in your inventory and stuff as well.
Trying to get through my shift.
Granola mix, drink. So you can just literally take stuff out of there. Okay, that's all good. We've got a deep space mining suit there as well. Very nice. So there you go. So there's actually a whole bunch of stuff that you can loot before you even get out of here. We've picked up 2 digipicks already, and those digipicks incredibly useful when it comes to hacking getting into safes and locked doors and so on. Okay, about time to move on. We're now here with Lynn, so let's come round. Anything here that's worth taking?
Putting that first aid seminar to work on you.
Sparkling water.
I'm working.
Picking up, say again, just
How
the
they
useful
sucker you
stuff.
join?
There's another
All for
cutter.
the fancy pamphlets.
I tend to pick up all the weapons. I pick up all weapons and food and ammo, of course. But the weapons, so the ammo obviously doesn't take any weight. So just pick up all the ammo, even if it's not for a gun you're using.
Lynn
So always
sure
pick
seems
up
to
the
like
ammo.
it. Guess
the
you would know.
The food
Being the boss and
you'll
all.
need, and the weapons I find are pretty good for selling, along with
All right, Dutch.
suits, helmets, and that sort of thing.
Put your helmet on.
Okay, so we're going to equip a helmet. So if we go to our inventory, we go to our helmet, there's one there. So let's equip the helmet. So helmet is equipped, but we're going to have it, so it's hide it in breathable areas. So we click the T like so, and out we come. Okay, now we can run around outside, and now's a good time again just to look if there's anything out there that you can loot early on. You know, and it is different every time. Last time I went around looting everything before we came out, I already had a laser pistol, which was very nice. Nothing there. But that adaptive frame will always be nice. We've got credits and a cap in there. Nothing. A med pack, and we've got a pistol and some ammo, which is always a welcome. And straight away we'll want to get ourselves sorted with that pistol, so let's favourite that. We're going to put that in slot 1. So that's quick slot, so if you press Q you can instantly see it, but you can also, if I just press the 1 button, we'll instantly be able to get our weapon. So you can see already, ship looking pretty cool. Graphics are solid, but not the best that you can imagine at this state in time.
Been a long time.
Maybe if you've played Cyberpunk, I think you probably find the Cyberpunk graphics are better than this.
Right? Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
You could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Weapons! Everybody get ready!
Okay. First set of combat, off we go. We already picked up the pistol, so we're ready.
The emergency drill! Go! Go!
It is tempting to push up to there, but there's an explosive barrel on top of it, so you've got to be careful. Oh, he blew up. Right, there's another one round here. Pistol not that great at range, so let's try and relocate. Here we go. Once you get close enough, and you can see we're already racking up those kills for our ballistic skill. So there's only one left now, and he's here. And he's gone. Let's loot these folks now.
Hey, you get any good hits in? Not every day we get to cut anything other than rocks.
Right. Let's see, there's another guy here, wasn't there? Good, so they're all looted. Very nice. And what we do know is we've got some additional guns, so we're going to have ourselves a maelstrom. We'll put that in here. There we go. Perfect.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Oh, yeah, talk to him. There we go.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
If you'll take me off this damn moon, sign me up.
Nothing wrong with honest work. Although, yeah. See your point.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
A watch. Okay.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Okay, so we're done.
And Bosco, don't let her break my ship.
Let's go. So we're cracking on. We're not wasting time. I mean, there's lots of RP. I mean, this is where you've got a choice of how you play the game, right? So whether you're one of these people that wants to do everything, every bit of RP, you know. But as I say, we're getting to New Game Plus. To get to New Game Plus, you need to complete the main story. And we're going to try and complete the main story as quickly as possible. For those that don't know, once you reach the end of the main story, you have a choice to
fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
So once you get to the end of the story, you get an option to proceed into New Game Plus. But if you do go to New Game Plus, you lose everything. You start the game all over again, and the only thing you keep is your level and your skills, your equipment, your ships, your credits. All the progress in the game is gone, and essentially you start playing through the game again. There are changes, but that's why in this run we're not doing anything else. We're just going straight for New Game Plus, because we're going to lose it all anyway. That's how some are going to want to play. Not everyone is going to want to play like that, and it depends on how much you're into the new into the main story itself, as opposed to just wanting to there's a med pack, you know, play through and not worry about the main story at all, which is of course also an option. Right, so let's open that. This is our ship. It's pretty detailed. I mean, it's pretty good in terms of the detail. What some people might not be aware of, there's a captain's locker. You'll find this on a lot of ships. Always worth checking to see what's in there. And then also, you've got it for your cargo hold access. You've got to look for this little monitor. E to take from it directly, or R to transfer. We're going to transfer. Q changes from your inventory to the ship's inventory. So we're going to go to our infantry and we're going to get rid of stuff. So let's get rid of all the cutters. We need to put that on a quick access one. Space suits, we picked up one. packs, no helmets. I think I'm going to stick with the one I've got, so let's put that away. Apparel, or apparel, I should say. Oh gosh, so that's +5 health and O2. That's nothing, so we'll get rid of that. That's actions use -5% O2. Space undersuit +5% O2 recovery. I mean, it's nice having the +5% O2 recovery, but you lose a lot. You lose like physical, EM, thermal, and corrosive. So let's just stick with what we've got for now. Right, aid. We're going to put food, but the way I do that is I press the Z button twice to get us to sort by mass, because food is more mass than medical stuff. So we get rid of all our food into the cargo bay first, and as you'll see, there's all the food. All the medical stuff is at 0.1, so which is what I keep on me all the time. Notes that can also go in miscellaneous. That's the artifact and digipick, so we'll keep that. And that is us with stuff in the cargo hold. Right, let's now jump into the pilot seat.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Okay, let's hold the space button to take off. So we are going to fast travel a lot because that's the way the game's designed. I do wish there was more actual flying. It's just, it is what it is, right? So, but we are going to kind of fast travel a lot.
It might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
So what we've done is we've taken a point out of engineering, put it straight into the grav. That allows us to be fully powered up and skip the tutorial. There we go. We already know how to fly.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
So focusing on lasers first. Lasers really good at taking out shields.
Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Right, waiting to get a lock. Once we get a lock, the shields are down.
You can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD. We can
there we go.
To fire a homing missile.
So once we got the lock there, we switched to missiles, and we managed to get that done. That's good. And we've looted the enemy ship as well. So I do recommend locking the enemy target with the E button. So I start with the lasers. Once for the shields are down, follow up with ballistics, and then once you've got that lock on, get those missiles in there.
Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Okay, there they are. Shield is down. Okay, we're going to follow him. Once we got the lock.
We got the ground drive.
Okay. There's the other ship. And there's the missile.
Hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay, there you go. So it's always worth looting ships after you've killed them. It's a good source of materials for crafting and stuff, but also, more importantly, you get ship parts. Ship parts are what you need to repair your ship after combat if you've taken damage to the hull, so it's always worth picking up those ship parts. Right, okay, so if you click on missions down here, excuse me, there you go, you get the missions, main is what we're focusing on. You bring up one small step, you hover over travel to Crete, and you press the R button to set course. That will set us a course to Crete. E, and off we go. And this is what I mean about we're in the same solar system, and we're just basically quick traveling to Crete. Now, of course, I don't want to spend 7 hours flying there, but it's, just, that point of you quick travel a lot.
The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
So if we press the L button, we go straight to our missions. We bring this up, land at Crete Research Base, set course, off you go. That's nice. One thing it's always worth doing, even on this, is it's worth scanning the planet before you land on it, because, well, why not? And then just press the X button there to land. Now, we're not going to fully survey the planets and spend hours trying to get everything, but we'll scan stuff that's on the way. So there you go, we've landed, and we can immediately exit the ship by pressing X instead of E. If you press E, you just get up inside the ship. So we start off outside, as I said. We will scan. You press F to bring up the scanner, and you go, well, if you're running around, if you're just focusing on the main story, why would you do this? Because you get XP. Right? You get XP for scanning, and all the XP is good for getting skills, which we will need. See, it's a bit of a lower gravity planet, so you do jump a bit bigger, but it's always worth doing those scans.
Alien creatures are often
okay, stay away from him. We don't want to fight him, so let's just keep going. There you go. There's some silver there. So like I say, it's just worth it's on the way, right? So just scan it, because you can then you get the XP from it. There we go.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Okay, make sure we've got our gun selected. Just have a look what's around here, if there's anything worth picking up there. No. But you never know. This is where it's always worth having a look around. There you go, that's a crafting item, so that's worth taking. And you go, well, why do you want the crafting stuff if you're not going to do outposts and all that sort of stuff? Because I want weapon and spacesuit mods, which will just make it a bit easier when you're fighting the enemies, right? There you go, we can scan that because it's right here. Any advantage you can get while fighting. The enemies are quite spongy, so it does take quite a few rounds to kill them. So anything you can do to boost your gun, accuracy, damage output, and all that sort of thing will definitely help when it comes to you know, progressing quickly through the main story. Okay, so here we are. That should bring us pretty close to the end. We've got one lock here, nothing in there. And like I say, it's different every time you do this. So it's always worth checking. And in we go. Right, we do have a flashlight. That does make a big difference. Let's see, is there anything worth looting in here? No bad guys as yet. But we know we are after a pirate captain. Nothing there. Can't open that one. Right, we got a box here, so that's credits and a cap. Okay, well, med pack. Med packs incredibly useful. Should be looting those all the time. Med packs and ammo, I mean, just absolute critical bits. And what have we got here? Anything of use? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Right, well, let's progress. Let's go in the main door. Okay, not seeing any bad guys. Right, ammo.
It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Reactive gauge, that's crafting. So this, it does take a bit more time, but oh, that was empty packaging. I'll have to get rid of that. But you know, it is worth picking up. It is worth picking up. Nothing worse than having run out of ammo, run out of med packs, and wishing you'd taken the time to loot. And in polytextile, that's good for crafting. Like I say, having those crafting materials to get those weapon upgrades will be very useful, my word. I haven't configured my laser, so I want the cutter to be number 9, like so. There we go, number 9.
I believe you would consider this victory cause for celebration.
There we go. Kill that thing. Nothing else we want there, but we've got toxin. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Okay. Watch out for the little bugs. Okay, good. Right, that's pretty much that area checked out. Nothing in this room that I can see from a bad guy perspective. Okay. Anything on here? No. Right, this side, what have we got? Ammo. And we've got cred stick, that's 200 credits. 2 digipicks in there as well, that's always nice. And we'll take some medical supplies. Okay, I don't see any bad guys here either. Right, what have we got? Anything useful? Not there. Not there, okay. Nope, nothing useful there. Let's have a look in here. Dead guy. Okay, credits, argon and fiber. And we've got a boom pop cola in there. Okay. So loot the dead guys. Nothing of use in there. Okay, so far so good. Certainly not the best loot I've ever had to this point. Okay, fine. Right, next room. Can't see any bad guys from here. But we will check. Okay, I can hear bad guys. Right, we got Synapse, Alpha, Medpack and Heart. We've got some food there.
What the hell is going on here?
Synth meat, water, sparkling water. So you can see there's a lot of junk you can pick up as well that literally has nothing. But as soon as you're, got something, here you can see restores 5 health. Okay, let's pick it up. Drink pack beer. We're always going to pick that one up. Right, there you go. So we can see there's bad guys in this next room, so we know that. So we're going to crouch. Open the door. Going after this one first, he's more in cover.
I believe the enemy is nearby.
Wow. Ooh. She literally ran at us. She got a rescue axe. So we know there's no more in here, otherwise they'd have started shooting when the other guys did. So we know we can have a bit of a search around. Plenty of food in here by the looks of it. Oh, a solstice, that's a laser pistol. Right, what do we get off these guys? So he had the laser pistol, and he's got the gun I'm currently using. Okay. Nothing worth taking anywhere. No, still nothing worth taking. In the toilets, anything worth it? You never know. Milk carton. Nope, nothing there. Okay, right, so we're getting ready to go through the next door now. To a narrow corridor, nothing seen. Okay. Looks pretty clear at the moment. Okay.
The terror morphe's loose. I repeat, the terror morphe's loose. Do not engage. If you can reach
Okay, looks clear.
Oh man, that was the best. Classic United Colony. Put something in the cage and they'll kill you. One more time.
Medpack, right, computer. So I know that I don't need to spend too much time, but it's always worth checking your computers as to what you can do. Not needed on this particular one, but the option is there. What have we got in here? More lockers. Oh, you see battle pack. That's usually quite a lot of food, which is quite nice. And nothing else in there. Okay. More lockers. Nothing that we want from there. Then in this one, we've got a digipick down here. Yes, I see there is a safe. Let's have a look around elsewhere. There's a battle meal. Okay, right, let's open the safe. Okay, fill in all the open slots. Okay, so we've done one of these before, so let's see what I've got. Right, does that does fit in the other one. It does fit in this one. Have we got any that only fit? Yeah, so this one only fits there. And that one would fit like so. So we put that one like that, and that one like that. So we got some ammo credits, and a gun. That was pretty successful. That was pretty successful. Okay. Another doorway here. No, looks clear. Okay. Just a little bit of food there. Nothing great. Oh, there is a nice bit of food. Those battle pack meals are pretty good. I see another one here. Nothing else. Oh, what we've got here? We've got a Grendel. Okay, got a couple of guns there and some ammo, and we've got some bandages. Always good. We've got some laser cartridges. That's for laser guns, which we are not planning on speccing into on this particular run. That's that room clear. Next. Okay, that one's not open. We've got here. Okay, we've got frag grenade and mine. Laser cartridge caliber. We've got chunks cake, med pack. Okay, so we do have to. Oh, I can see bad guy, right? So you do have to select the grenade. So if you come to throwables, we do have to essentially select it so it is now throwable. Like so, and I can see there's a bad guy right there. So we're going to go into crouch to move a bit quieter, and hopefully we'll get the drop on them. Okay, not seeing anyone else. Hazmat suit.
Deco, don't look at me like that. I heard something. I know it.
Ah, there's someone up there, I think. Okay, let's loot that one. Loot that one. Hazmat suit. Okay. Oh, there they are. They're up top. There was somebody up there. Okay, both down. Locker. Nothing of use. Another guy.
Captain, the enemy is here.
Level 2. Let's loot and get to a safe space. Okay, I think that's all the dead guys looted. Right, oh, we've got this guy here. Credits. This guy's got a Grendel, which is like a sort of Machine gun style.
Waste of time.
Oh, we've got somebody else up there, have we? Okay, computer. Okay, so that's just talking about those. Right, we did get ourselves a skill point, so you press the P button to bring up skills. So what are we going to go for? Right, so what do we need? There's nothing that's urgent on the physical. Social, persuasion, scavenging, and commerce are all incredibly useful. Combat, no. Right, science, medicine, and that also then gives us access to weapon engineering and spacesuit design and tech. And I think we need security, but we also need targeting control systems. Let's go with security first. That's going to help us get into some of the locks. Oh, there we go, bad guy. Definitely thought I'd heard someone up here, so he looks to be the only one. Yeah, I don't see any more over there. We did kill 2 on that side, if you remember. Just had a rescue axe, nothing great, unfortunately. And a quick look around for anything that we might like the look of loot-wise. Nothing outstanding, that's empty. Okay, we got a big case here, weapon case. That's a laser gun, okay. Nothing, oh, here we go, med pack and food, we'll take that. Okay, these are the people that we killed earlier. Oh, we had quite a lot of loot. This one not so much. Okay, still looks quiet. Another dead guy. Anything over here? Aluminium, fiber, take that. That's crafting. Okay, this is all used in crafting and sealant. So lots of stuff for crafting there. Dead guy, med pack. Take that. And then what have we got in here? Nothing I can see useful. Okay, have we got any bad guys in here?
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our school. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Yeah, seen. Don't think he's seen me yet. Someone up top. That kill him? I think that killed him. Okay, good. Anything here? Lockers to check. Another hazmat suit. Okay. Ooh, he had heal paste. Ooh, did you pick? Okay, right. So this does fit in here. Does it fit in? No, so it doesn't fit in the inner one. So where does it fit here? It fits there, okay. So if you have that one and that one. Okay, which should leave us this one. this one. It's worth doing all of those because we're going to need that to help skill up, which is pick 5 locks. Oh, we've got another safe here to do as well. We've got some more mines, more cupboards or lockers to open. Nothing in there, nothing on the shelves. Okay, so let's open the safe. Okay, what have we got this time? Right, so this one clearly doesn't work on the inner, but does work there, which means you would need this one to do that. Which means we need this one. This one, there we go. Ammo credits and a suppressed Eon. That's quite nice. I will take that. Okay, pretty successful there. Right, that's one of the guys we killed. There's another one. Let's loot them. So the bad guys generally have some of the better loot to spend the time on. So as I said, you know, this is clearly, you can tell by how we're playing, not a speed run. This is how I like to play, to keep it an efficient run to NG+ while focusing on the main story. But it's all about efficiency, so looting everything. Not because we're going to get to keep it, of course we're going to lose it all. But it would just save time. You'll gain credits. It'll be easy to buy ammo, easy to sort the ship out. The aim being is you just have credits to buy what you want when you want. You're never going to run out of ammo, never going to have to worry about switching weapons. We can just carry just a couple of weapons. We'll have plenty of ammo for those. And also be able to upgrade our guns and our spacesuit as well, which is going to be important to keep us competitive, because we're not going to be leveling that quick in terms of skills, so we're going to want to give ourselves the best chance. Okay, that looks like everything. Let's go upstairs. Companion often in the way. Yep, so we got him with the explosion. Nothing worthwhile there. Maelstrom, okay, basic one. So you can pick up different variations of each weapon. So if there's a modified one, that can be incredibly useful. Okay, no bad guys in here. What have we got? Just a dead guy with 4 digipicks. There is a cred stick here. Ammo case. Oh, that's locked. Okay, right, again. So, does this fit anywhere on the inner one? No, it doesn't. But it does fit here. Does this fit on the inner one? Yes, it does. But if you fit that on the inner one, then it's only got one left, which isn't right. Okay, so does this fit here? It does. So that fits like so. And that fits there. So I think it's that and that with that and that. There you go. Just a little bit of ammo, so not very good, but you know it's worthwhile. Oh, look at that, technicians, deep space. That's rare. So minus 15% damage from robots. So we'll take that. But you know, picking the lock itself is useful because obviously it helps us with our leveling. There's another computer. In this case, again, nothing that we have to worry about for now. Right, next room.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
Well, fortunately, we do have digipics. Did we kill the bug? Did it go? I think so. Right, okay. Let's pick up...
I am not picking up the enemy on my scanner.
So we've got 4 digipics, 1 off him, and there's just 3 lying on the floor. Nothing else around here. Okay, so let's open the safe. Also a novice. Right, okay, this one. Oh, I can see straight away this doesn't fit anywhere but here. So if we fit that one there, that would leave us 3. Okay, so then can we do it this one with these? And we can. Laser cartridge, a boosted solstice. Okay. Credits and some crafting material. Okay, there we go. Alright, now is to deal with the Crimson Fleet captain. So let's go up to the ladder. Okay, right, what have we got here? Right, there's Vasco. Yeah, right behind me. Thank you. Notebooks. Okay, so yeah, I do see we've got medpack and heal paste.
In carrying some supplies.
Oh, Furious Kraken and a bunch of stuff there. Right. How are we doing? So we are over on mass. So just before we go out, we're going to talk to Vasco.
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to allow me to assist you with carrying your
trade
items.
some items. Because why carry it all ourselves? So Solstice I don't want to carry. We've got extra eons. Don't want that. Don't want that. We'll keep one of the Grendels. Don't want that. Don't want that. And we'll take that one over this one. Let's give him that. Packs. We'll give him that. Helmets. I think I will equip that one and give him that. Apparel. So I definitely don't want to equip that right now. Streetwear, no. Space Rogue outfit, +5 carrying capacity. Let's equip that. Throwables, aid, and resources. There we go, and misc. There you go. So we've given all that to Vasco. And that means we're no longer going to be encumbered for when we're fighting. So, crouch and open the door. Alright, what have we got? Okay, I see them down there. And I see an explosive barrel. And... down. Very, very nice.
Without Crimson Fleet interference.
What have we got up here? Anything useful? Always worth having a look. Though nothing here. Okay, I see medpack. Immobilizer. There's also a weapon case with a shotgun in it by the looks of it. Okay, I see they've... Vasco, get out of the way. The companions are a pain because you can't run through them and they're always in the way. Right. Okay.